Hello class, my name is Professor Ramirez and today's lesson is going to be on the effects of marijuana. Let's get started. What is marijuana? Known by various names such as pot, weed, and cannabis, it is usually a solid mixture of dried leaves, stems, flowers, and seeds of hemp, usually a brown, green, or gray color. How is it used, you may ask? Well, it is most commonly smoked as a joint or in a bong, as a blunt, or it can even be made edible. So, what are some short-term effects of marijuana? Well, it causes short-term memory problems, hallucinations, coordination problems, increased appetite, lower reaction time, panic, and loss of personal identity. Some long-term effects include decline in IQ, poor school performance, lower life satisfaction, impaired thinking, ability to learn and perform complex tasks, financial difficulties, and a greater risk for stroke or heart attack. It can also lead to the loss of many friends and family. Recent studies have shown that younger adults who smoke marijuana found abnormalities in the brain that relates to emotion, decision-making, and motivation. Did you know that you can receive a sentence of 3 years to life in federal prison for the possession of marijuana? You can also be fined from $1,000 to $1 million depending on how many charges you already have. Many people don't know this, but getting a DUI doesn't always mean alcohol. It can also be under the influence of marijuana. Marijuana impairs coordination, judgment, and reaction time. Marijuana users are 3 to 7 times more likely to cause a car crash. In fact, California's percentage of drivers testing positive for marijuana who were involved in a fatal car crash rose from 9% in 2005 to 16.5% in 2014, and it keeps on increasing. The reason why people do drugs is to take away an unwanted feeling from a certain situation. But what happens when you start to build tolerance for marijuana? Well, when the high goes away, the unwanted feeling returns, so many people turn to stronger drugs because marijuana no longer works for them. So remember, class, to ask yourself this: is it really worth the risk?
Created using Powtoon.